Due to the earnings call, we'll probably be a bit starved for news in the short term, but I've got two stories for you today. We have a few determined souls going coast to coast in a Model S, and soon you may be able to wash your car at a Supercharger. Here are your Tesla tidbits for August 4th, 2016. Fox Business reports that Tesla owner Carl Reese, with friends Deanna Mastracci and Alex Roy, piloted his Model S coast to coast primarily on Autopilot. The crew got it done in 57 hours and utilizing Autopilot 96% of the time. Fox claims this has set some sort of record in the text, but it doesn't really elaborate on what exactly the record is. The story comes from a snippet of Fox Business's show Closing Bell, and Reese does an exemplary job of explaining what Autopilot is and is not from the beginning, immediately shutting down the question about the Florida incident and taking control of the narrative. Bravo to Carl, he represented Tesla and electric vehicles in general fantastically. Make sure to check out the video in the show description to get the full appreciation of the segment. So one drawback of owning a Tesla and not going to gas stations is the fact that there's no squeegee at supercharging stations to clean off your windows. However, that may soon change, and bonus, you wash the whole car instead of just the windows. According to Electrek, Tesla is trialing a car wash service at the Fremont Supercharger with its employees, utilizing a company called EcoGreen AutoClean, manufacturer of sustainable car care products. Their car wash solution allows you to wash a car with as little as 1 cup of water. It's easy to see why Tesla would be interested in the partnership, given their corporate message of sustainability. However, the price of the service may push many away. Sources say the service would be subscription-based and start at $80 a month for the Model S and eventually the Model 3 when it's released, and the Model X would see a modest bump up to $90 a month for being a larger car. The entry fee would buy you 2 hand washes per month. Despite having to own a car very much in the luxury price range to even be eligible for the service, I think most folks would balk at $40 and $45 car washes. I have a kit from the company on order, so I'll report back on its effectiveness once I receive it. You can find links to the full stories from this episode in the description of the show. If you find value in the show, please consider supporting the podcast at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. I've got a new intro video up there now, as well as a short thank you video should you decide to contribute. Any and all support goes directly to my Model 3 fund and is most appreciated. Thanks as usual to my super patron, John Waltauer, for his support. If you've got no spare change, though, no problem. You can still show support without spending a dime through positive reviews, likes, and subscriptions on services like YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play, which is very important, as well as by spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. If you have questions or feedback for me, you can reach me via email, by messaging podcast@teslatidbits.com, or on Twitter @TeslaTidbits. That's it for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.